20 years ago, there was a spinach contamination.
Steroids straight to the forearms. Oh, is that a doorknob? What is going on?
We're a monster.
Imagine you're a kid who was told that spinach is good for you. Then you turn on Apple TV, discover something called Shiver Me Timbers, and you realize that spinach causes a murdering psychopath to rip your face off its body. That's what we're going to talk about this week. I'm diving deep into why there are three, count them three, 1, 2, 3 Popeye horror films that came out in 2025. It's a spooky Halloween mystery that we're gonna dive deep into, as well as reacting to the insane trailers. No shade on anybody who made this film, but it's honestly bonkers. Turns out Popeye should have been taking some Xanax rather than spinach. Okay, so the first one we're gonna talk about this week is Popeye's Revenge. What is he revenging? I don't know, but let's dive deep into the video right now.
It all started with a scream.
You know he's coming when the fog rolls in. It was 15 years ago the little boy they called Popeye drowned.
Popeye is some sort of Jason Voorhees.
He just sold someone.
He has an anchor in the middle of the forest. Ooh, first kill of the trailer. Investigating the legend of Popeye. A legend? Are cartoons legends now? Is Felix the Cat a legend?
Driving down here, there's nothing down here apart from
Nothing down here then. Why are they British?
abandoned old house.
Yeah, Popeye's house, sir. My parents own the place.
What is this? Clean your face off before you smoke. Is the blood always there, or is that new? Okay, if he's a sailor, why is he in the middle of the forest, though?
Now that is an ice.
This is a fun thing I like to do when I see bad horror films. I like to see who's gonna survive. Guy in a wife beater, chain, for sure gonna die. Hot chick, clearly not wearing a bra. We might have to blur that. Definitely gonna die. Blondie, honestly, she might die first. Oh, making out. That usually means you're done. Oh my God, what a way to go. Also, how heavy is this anchor? I mean, Popeye is super strong. Got some gore happening. Oh my God, this dude looks like a soccer hooligan with a Popeye. Like, all right, mate, you sketch Manchester then. Don't you fucking eat my spinach or touch me Manchesties. All right, this is an insane outfit to bring to the forest. He's in a net. Death by tractor. Well, I called that. As also, this is why I'm not watching the whole movie. The movie is the trailer. Imagine sitting an hour and a half for this. Oh, can of spinach. Is that even a thing anymore? Was it ever a thing? Well, all right, no, can of spinach. It is a thing you can buy at Walmart. As can of spinach is $1.48. Thanks, Trump. Okay, anyways, back to the trailer.
He's back.
Oh no, a soccer hooligan! Ah! Oh no, it's fan from Chelsea! Okay, well that was the first trailer. First takes, Popeye's Revenge. We're talking Jason Voorhees goes full health food nut on spinach. Let's go into the ratings of Popeye's Revenge. It is currently at a 3.2 out of 10 on IMDb. All right, let's read this 10 out of 10. A most wondrous spectacle, the tragic and triumphant return of Popeye. Hark! Upon the silvered screen doth a marvel unfold, a tale so bold, so roused with mirth and might, that even the muses themselves weep of joy. Popeye's Revenge masterwork beyond measure doth sail forth upon the tempestuous sea of cinema. Okay, get the hell out of here. Let's read a real review. For the love of spinach, why? He drowns in a lake and then becomes a sailor. Sailing the low seas, I guess you could say. He is what he is, and what he is shit, okay? This movie is bad, just and not in a good way. Little typo on the... That's a 2 stars. Oh, this one gave it a 7 out of 10. Okay, here we go. What were you expecting? I always want to ask the folks who leave 1-star reviews, what were you expecting? You know the budget. I don't know the budget. What are you talking about? It's not like I go into movies being like, but this budget was $100 million. It's going to be pretty good. This budget was $5. It's going to be shit. Let's watch it. You should be hoping for some inventive kills, some semblance of a story, and maybe some nudity? Winky face? Okay, perv. This movie is just that. Is it a good movie? Of course not. But nobody should choose a movie called Popeye's Revenge and expect some polished, well-acted, High budget masterpiece. Okay, buddy. Well, the reviews are in. I'm a big fan of Popeye. Always wanted to grow up big and strong. As far as parodies, didn't hear any theme songs. Didn't hear any catchphrases. Now, I will give a plus to the outfit. That was an insane outfit. That was cartoonish. It's like they bought it from Spirit Halloween. This is a Spirit Halloween costume, pretty much. But that said, they did honor it. The story doesn't check out. He means sailor. Come on, man. So I'm gonna say, 2 out of 4 arms. We're done. Now we're cooking with gas. So before we move on to other ones, quickly, let's talk about why there were 3 movies of Popeye this year. Great minds think alike. So is that what's happening here? We thought 3 geniuses decided to make the same film? No, this is a case of public domain. What happened is that Popeye is a very, very old cartoon strip and cartoon. In the year 2025, the copyright ran out. Popeye and Tintin entered the public domain in 2025. Okay, so the 2 classic comic characters who first appeared in 1929 are among the intellectual properties becoming public domain in the United States on January 1st, which means these people made this film probably, and just looking at the quality, they probably made the film on December 31st. So essentially what public domain means, at least according to the AP, they can be used and repurposed without permission or payment to copyright holders. You might have remembered this when Winnie the Pooh came out with some horror films a few years ago, and then after that, it was the original Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie. Honestly, I might do a whole video on the Steamboat Willie one because that one looks legitimately fun and crazy. So if that's something y'all want, please let me know. But that is why we're seeing this here, is that essentially public domain, these characters entered into public domain. And what do horror films like to do? Their whole thing is traumatizing children. So they took a beloved character and made them a murderer. So you can't enjoy nice things. So just to break it down, childhood icon, public domain, horror equals 3 films in quick succession in 2025 that are out to become the worst or best Popeye film ever. Arguably, Robin Williams would probably say that his Popeye film was a horror film because of how terrible it was, but this is for a different reason. Ultimately, I will say the one that we just watched, same costume quality. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Popeye The Slayer Man. Let's watch this trailer.
Hell is all this stuff for?
It's the equipment I checked out for my documentary.
Oh, is this that
They're in some sort of canning factory.
pirate man thing you were going on about in class?
Sailor Man. Tonight's the last night we can get inside.
Okay, spinach factory, haunted spinach factory. Could be cool.
They're, aware of the
Factory closes due to contamination outbreak. Oh, it's like a toxic Avenger.
harming stories circulating about this place.
I don't believe in ghost stories.
That was great act. I don't believe in ghost stories. I love this sign that just says empty.
He's not a ghost.
Man back there.
The Sailor Man is real.
Gotta have a spooky man in the bar. He's not a ghost. The Sailor Man, he was my father. He was an alcoholic. I can tell you that for sure. Oh. Oh. That chin is chinning. Woo! Is that a doorknob? What is going on?
He doesn't take kindly to visitors stopping at his door.
Oh. This dude is ripped, brother. Steroids straight to the forearms.
20 years ago, there was a spinach contamination.
The spinach contamination was like contaminated with roids? Is that what's happening? Oh no. He's gonna mountain that guy. Oh. And we got the anchor.
You're a monster.
Guys, hire me. You're a monster. Was that a question?
I am what I am.
Bam! Ooh! Oh! It's like a Chef Boyardee costume, to be honest, though. Popeye, the Slayer Man. Okay, so let's dive into the reviews of this. Ooh, 3.6 out of 10? Jesus. There was a crew member spotted. Popeye was harder to understand than anything Robin Williams ever said. Entertaining run-of-the-mill slasher. It is exactly what you expect. 3 out of 10 stars. I feels like maybe give him a higher rating if it is what you expected. I don't know. Shocking but strangely entertaining. Okay. Needed way more spinach. Fair. 1 out of 10. The spinach isn't the only thing toxic in this movie. Finally, Popeye done right. 10 out of 10. I'm surprised that it's only 3.6 because, you know, a lot of positive stuff in here. You guys should reevaluate. I'm going to say, all right, so what we got? We got costume. All right, it was decent. We did get catchphrase. Spinach. Not a lot of spinach. Is my childhood ruined by this film? Yeah, I'm going to say yeah. So I'm going to give it 3 out of 4 arms on the scale of if this is worth watching. All right, let's check out the last one in the list here, which is Shiver Me Timbers. And we're seeing a forest. It's very strange that none of these have been at an ocean for Sailor Man here.
Meet Olive Oil. She's
okay, getting the character.
Got it all. Great friends, a loving brother.
Such a nerd, Ollie.
A promising future. But tonight, all that's about to change. Because tonight, on the night of Halley's Comet...
Halley's Comet turns that old man into a murderer.
The world's most famous Sailor Man. They're evil. Will transform into a monstrous Slayer Man.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, this one doesn't look so sailory. It looks kind of like a green beret. Oh. Is he just taking a massive shit? He's farting so much.
Sailor! An old sailor!
An old sailor dog!
What are they saying?
Sailor!
An old sailor dog!
Is that even English? My own sailor died? Wait, did the pipe get changed too thanks to Halley's Comet? He's smoking Jeeba. That's what that is.
This film's got sex.
Give me some sugar, baby.
This film's got drugs. And rock and roll.
It's got sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Famous things that Popeye is known for. Okay. Jesus! I feel like they're ruining a really big part of the movie here. Oh, the chin is chinning in this one as well. Can't say much for his eyeballs though.
Nobody's killing anybody around here.
I'm telling you, when you're gone, you're gone.
I'm telling you when you're banger line to throw in the trailer.
See Popeye the Slayer Man in Shiver Me Timbers.
Oh, I wonder if Shiver Me Timbers is like, because it's like a wood element, like timber. All right, let's check out the quick synopsis. I'm gonna be honest, the quality didn't look as good as Slayer Man. In 1986, Northern California, Olive Oil, her brother Castor, and friends go on a camping trip to see the meteor shower with Halley's Comet. But the night turns into horror as a meteor transforms Popeye into an unstoppable killing machine. I like how they're already like, Popeye's a thing, he lives in Northern California, let's move on. He gets transformed by a comet. This one has 4.3 out of 10 stars. All right, well, I think this might be the consensus of the better one. Killer Mutant Popeye, 5 out of 10. 2 out of 10. These are getting worse and worse. I don't disagree. I am disgustipated. Truly abysmal. Silly, bloody, sure to make you smile. B movie perfection. Wow, 10 out of 10. Such a wild ride. Loved it. Reminiscent of the 80s B movies. Yeah, it definitely has like a grindhouse sort of vibe. Amazingly funny slasher fic. Popeye's wrath and destruction. Why are all the negative reviews? Hilarious and good. Okay, yeah, I think I might agree just based off of the trailer. This one definitely looked a lot more fun, like if you're into grindhouse sort of thing. It's Death Proof and Shiver Me Timbers. They should be put in a box set. That's what I'm saying. It has a little bit more funness to it. The other ones maybe took themselves a little too seriously. So let's go ahead and rate it on my scale. Did it do the costume well? No, my man looked like a green beret, which is not very sailory. I would have at least gone for a Marine. Did I see any catchphrases? No catchphrases. No catchphrases. His chin was chinning. Was my childhood ruined by this? Also, yes, I'm gonna give this 2 out of 4 arms. That's it. If I were gonna watch one, I think I would watch Shiver Me Timbers. It just looks like a fun romp, and I want to know what's going on with that saw. That looks insane. So let's zoom out here. I kind of looked this up. What does this mean just in general for our beloved characters that are going to be ruined here? I was scrolling Reddit. I pretty much typed this in. What's the fuck is up with there being 3 Popeye horror films out in 2025? That's what I Googled, and this is, a lot of people are asking the same question. So this guy, my account was banned 7. So check this out. We have this to look forward to. This person says, you think this is something? Wait until 2034 when Superman hits public domain, or the following year when Batman does. Honestly though, Superman as a horror film should happen. The man is terrifying. That's just called Homelander. Bugs Bunny in 2036. Lord of the Rings will be public domain in 2044. Maybe some porn parodies. Godzilla in 2050. I mean, what are they gonna make, a good film? Spider-Man in 2058. What are they gonna make, a good film? Okay. This is why we gotta protect our future here, just to live this long, for Kermit the Frog in 2071. All right. If the oceans don't take us, we should make sure that Sesame Street and Kermit the Frog get a horror film, you know? Him terrorizing Miss Piggy. What's that movie going to be about? It's going to be maybe, you know, Haunted Pond, where sexy pigs are vacationing, and out rises the monster, Kermit the Frog, taking revenge on all of the people and trying to make out with the woman he loves, Miss Piggy. This stuff writes itself. Honestly, ChatGPT, type that up for me. That'll do it for this week's wild video deep dive. We rode a spinach can of emotions, lots of head smashing, and speaking of smashing, go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments if you're interested in any of these other public domain video deep dives. I would very much like to do one on Steamboat Willie. The trailer looks insane, so maybe I'll watch the whole thing just for y'all, and we can dive deep into that. That said, like and share with your friends who hate bad movies or love bad movies, and we'll see you next time. Have a wild week.